Okay, now I can't see. Okay, what is the lighting like?
The lighting looks fine. Hold on a second. Yeah, here's the drum. Anything. We're fading out because we are professionals. We do professional fade. It's the Seinfeld podcast. Yeah, we're live right now, by the way, and we are faded out. I got theme music. I am a pro. I am so good. I should pat myself on the back. Just kidding. This is all hokey
I'm like
dokey.
a pro. Please tell me you cannot see my bed.
I can see you. I can see your bed. We're live right now. We're recording. So you need headphones, and your microphone is it your phone? You're far away, so I'm hearing your room.
Oh, but there's nothing to hear in my room.
What it does is your voice bounces off the wall because you're using a microphone on your phone. So I mean, I have a microphone, a separate microphone. Do you have a microphone?
Yes.
Technical wizardry. We're gonna figure it out in real time. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't really matter because you look fine. We don't need a microphone. I can see you.
Now I have a shadow over my eye.
Do you have like a light source that's like right somewhere? I don't even have a light on me.
Oh, well, now you can't see me at all.
Oh God, yeah. It'll adjust, but maybe turn it back on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's fine either way, but you look a little crypt keeper going on. You want that light. You're gonna want that light. Can I pet your dog? You want that light? Yeah, woo! Now we're on a movie set. It's a porn set from the 70s. Woo!
That didn't help.
No,
there we go.
That's good. Where's the you can't see what I can see. So basically our two heads are side by side. It looks great. I can hear you. Hopefully it's recording right. But that's it. I mean, we can edit stuff, but the whole point of the podcast is fuck this podcast. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Fuck the rules. My only problem is that little kids are going to be watching this, including my own. And sometimes it's appropriate to swear and fuck. Also, the world. Fuck. You know what I'm
modern
saying?
Day.
I didn't make out what you said.
Is if you're not swearing, there's something that you're missing, and you got to continue living that way. That sounds great.
Okay, so I want to describe my outfit. So look, do you see this hat? Do you know anything about like where is this? There's a story behind this hat.
You tell me the story.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, so in order to get on Kill Tony podcast at the Comedy Mothership, you have to go to this bar called Shakespeare. This is a hat from that bar. It's like 2 doors down from it, or 3 doors down, like the band.
Nice.
Yeah, so you go there and you sign up for the bucket pool.
Doors down lyric, but nothing came to mind. Let's move on.
We're moving on. This is my last memento from Austin. My other hat I brought to a movie set. It fell off my motorcycle, got ran over 35 times, and it looks mangled, but I'm still gonna wear it because it says Austin on it.
I think that's valid.
I love Austin. Have you been there yet?
Yes, I went to Austin city limits in, I think it was 2008 when I was following Bob Dylan.
Ooh.
But then he went to Australia and I ran out of money. So Austin was, I loved it.
You loved it. Okay, cool. I was there for about a week. I loved it as well. I want to go back. I should probably let that alone. So yeah, no topics. We talk the films. We're not even recording. Like, fly on the wall. Okay. So the first thing I usually do is let you introduce yourself for the people on the internet that do not know who you are or what you do. Tell us everything we were dying to know.
Okay. I am Nicolle Herr. I am Rose Nicolle, the comedian. But I am also a riparian restoration ecologist, project manager, helping with restoring and conserving native ecology in the Central California area.
You're also a bass player.
I play bass in a band.
Tell me about this band and what is up with their crazy name. What's up with those guys?
I'm a scientist. I love the name because it's isotope soap, which is like radioactive soap. And who didn't want to get cleaned by something that could make them feel really good right before they die of numerous cancers and other such health issues.
Did I tell you when I went to Giza X's house, he gave me actual isotope soap, bars of soap that he sells on Etsy?
Ah, that's so cool.
I'd go get them, but they're in a bag somewhere. I gotta find them, but they're pretty cool. He's
Yeah,
cool,
that is.
and etc. And all right, so what else is going on? You're also a DJ, and you can rap spontaneously.
I don't even know if I'm a DJ. I'm also a singer. I sing many multitude of types of music, and including metal. And I've been forced to do a few freestyle hip hops here and there. And
You also do karaoke, and you've been a karaoke DJ.
oh, I've been a KJ, yeah. And that job is the thing that you will learn in life is work is work. And so if you love something, once you start doing it as a job, it's a job. And so that can kind of take you're going to change your perspective on whether you want to make money for this or have it as a hobby.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, every venue I go to, I just feel like I'm working there, and I just start cleaning up and stacking chairs and bussing tables for no reason other
That's
than
how
I'm in the so
comedy
often.
is. I was spending so much time focusing on making sure that all the sound was balanced and everyone else was having a good time and managing drunk people that by the end of the night, I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted. This is worse than retail. I sang, but who cares that I sang?
So what's your favorite song to sing when you do karaoke?
I don't have a favorite, but I have some crowd killers.
Ooh,
When I sing the band In This Moment, those songs are crowd killers. And then Bjork did a cover of Oh So Quiet. And
I've
when
heard
I
that
do
one.
that one,
I've
that is
heard
a
that one
crowd
in
killer.
person. Yeah, in person.
Yeah.
I think I was there for that. So when you say crowd killer, what does that mean when you kill the
That
crowd?
means that I made everybody happy. Everybody smiled.
Ah,
Everyone had
okay.
a good time. At the end, I had people coming up and just, enjoying it. And yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's cool. Well, that's the equivalent of the comedy world when they say, "How was your set?" I murdered that crowd. I killed them. They died.
Right.
Dysentery. Bleh. The same thing in
And
karaoke
it's funny
terms.
because when I'm on stage doing comedy, I don't hear anything. I wish I could hear the hecklers because I would love to play on their jokes. I never hear
Ooh,
anything. And
they
then
heckle.
I think I bombed every show. And then I go home and listen to the recording and I'm like, hey, people laughed at
Wait,
that.
are you talking about comedy or heckling the karaoke or heckling the?
Comedy,
Okay, that's good.
comedy,
That's good. They
comedy, real
record it.
comedy.
So
But
when you
a
do,
real open mic comedy.
so, so when you do comedy, you record it every time. Is that right?
I do.
That's cool.
And
I've only recorded a couple of my open micy thingies, but it's pretty good. You can I've recorded them. In fact, I've never listened to one of them since. I just don't care. I really don't care at
I just
all.
listen to someone uploading them, and every time other comedians, especially well-seasoned comedians, hear that I do that, they cringe. They're like, "Why would you ever want to know what you did in the beginning?" I'm
It's a
like,
process.
"Cause what about
Yeah, it's you.
when you just
How do
have
you learn?
one here that you only told that one time, and then one day you review it and you're like, oh, I have a way to wrap that into my set now."
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't.
Even the somewhat pro comics that are touring record it all the time. They're like meticulous about it. Like, so I get it.
I
I mean,
might. Be-
yeah, I think this. There's overlap. So in the comedy world, there's perfectionist comedians, and in the musical world, there's perfectionist tracking and mixing, where they're just like they're just suffering over their art so much. And I try to do the
And I'm
exact
one of
opposite.
them. I just
Well,
throw that shit out there, and whatever lands, well, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I do.
I have this joke about I don't care if they laugh. I hopefully they don't cry, but any kind of response is good. Like I like groans and like ugh, and I have this joke about like if I can get the crowd to vomit, that would be the best fucking thing ever. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? How do you do that? The only thing I could think of is that Stand By Me scene when he's eating all the eggs and all the castor oil and he gets the whole crowd to vomit.
Oh,
That's fucking awesome.
you're just gonna like open your show, and everybody's gonna have a little shot with a castor oil and an egg in it, and you're
Ah.
gonna be like, at the beginning of my show, you got to take this hit. Just trust me. And everyone's young, so they haven't seen that fucking movie, so they're all gonna do it.
Oh, that's nasty.
Film that.
I don't think you
Film
need
that.
them to drink the castor oil because
People
it
sign
like
liability forms
it's
too.
like it's like dominoes. All they have to do is kind of smell it, see it, and they're like, and then they get sick by just being around it. So just one person has to start it like a dominoes.
I I look forward to turning away during that scene while I'm watching it.
I'm gonna rewatch it today just for that scene. I think I'm gonna clip it. Have you seen all the clips that I've been posting on social media? All these movies.
I've seen some, yes.
Okay, yeah. I try to. I this with doing what I'm doing. I have a lot of free time. So in my free time, I do these things where I take a clip and I try to find one that can be played out of context. But because a good scene, I feel, can be watched out of context. It's like an encapsulated little tiny little segment. The last one I did was that whole intro to Joe Dirt where he says, "I gotta just keep being a good person. Ain't no one gonna take me down." No, 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 no. That's the beginning of the whole movie. That's the whole premise of the movie, really. It's a setup.
Yeah, that's my life.
Joe
I'm gonna
Dirt.
try to be a good person. I'm gonna try not to let anyone take me down.
With this mullet, I've been accused of looking like Joe Dirt a couple of times.
Yeah, mullet time. People are bringing back the '80s. I keep seeing women in these gouchy pants that are just puffy, and I'm like, I don't have any idea what your figure looks like. It is 1986. Woo!
They're hiding that shit. They're like, we've done the yoga pants. You saw my underwear. I'm doing something
Yeah,
different. Get in line.
that's right.
Mm. All right. So what's going on in your world? So when was the last time you did stand up? Let's start with that.
I have a set. I don't know, dude. Okay, so this is the problem with stand up. I have these particular open mics I like to do, and one of them closed down, and the other one is on Fridays. The Friday one is hard for me to get to, so I've been to it like 3 times in the last year because when you're exhausted on Friday, when you're over 40, that's it, you're done. I like to do
Hmm.
Tuesday, Wednesdays, but I don't have some mics I want to go to on Tuesday, Wednesdays right now. I need to they exist, they're out there. I need to go integrate them into my world. So the long answer to that is I'm a Chuck and I haven't been out doing comedy.
I've been doing the open mics here in Dallas, and I've been to open mics all, not the whole country, but a few different cities and states, and I don't know, I don't like them. There's got to be another way that comics can work out
Well,
their material where they don't have to bomb. I mean, maybe bombing is part of the
right.
process, but a lot of them, like I see a lot of open mics, and there's let's just say an older woman is up there. She's in her 60s. She's trying out stand up for her third time, and it's just like what's happening right now? What is the goal? Did someone tell you that you're funny, or are you just really working on it? And like I want to be nice. I go out to support all the time, but I want to help
Yeah.
them in a way that actually helps them other than just fake applauding, which is like
I
what does
like
that do?
all comics. There's only one comic where his set is very old school '70s sexual, and he's kind of the only comic where I'm just like,
What
your set doesn't really land with me.
what
But
is
I'm still nice and supportive to him. But yeah, I just try to be nice and supportive. But
yeah.
I'm really gifted and lucky because I'm amused by just about fucking everything.
Yeah,
So, I
that's
mean, I
good.
cannot watch Trump because I think Trump is a serious problem. And I can't watch him because every time he speaks, I laugh and I think he's a comedian and a troll. And so
Isn't
I
he though?
can't live in the duality of him being a hilarious troll comedian and also destroying everything. So I have to
Yeah.
just not watch him speak
Well, I think you
so that
might be
I can
right. I think you might be
crush
right
him.
about the troll comedian thing. So, yeah. Anyway, the politics is like
I feel
such
like,
the
they were like, "Hey, you do know you're only gonna get 2 terms, right?" He was like, "I'm the anti-war president." And they were like, "You know you're only gonna get 2 terms, right?" And he was like, "Oh, oh, well, let's take over the world."
I
That's
love
what
politics
happened.
so much. It's just the best
But
conversation to be had
but
publicly.
yeah, back onto the comedy thing though, speaking of politics, one of my favorite comedians, Ron Placone, he turned me on to an internet open mic. I don't have the name of it on me, but I'll have to share it with you later. But basically, you can go online and they have open mics online, and it's
Oh,
kind of similar to like a Zoom forum where
okay.
everybody can go and they can,
We should do that.
they can
We should
do
do
their
that.
stuff. And yeah, I definitely need to do that, and I want to do it, and
We
it's
should do
on
that.
my list.
We should
Yeah,
do that, and we should also do Omegli is
let's do
still
it
a
together.
site.
We'll get our internet stand up cherries pop together.
Okay. Oh, did I tell you I created an OnlyFans account?
Oh, what is it for your elbow?
So
Is it
you
for your earlobe?
it's for work. So
What's it for?
You know that you can create an OnlyFans account and it doesn't have to be sexual, right?
Uh, no.
I didn't know that either. So that's what
Can I do it for math?
you could start a cooking show on OnlyFans.
Can I go on OnlyFans and I'll do all those math problems where the people don't understand the order that you're
Yeah.
supposed to do the math problems
Yeah,
in, and
you
I'll
could do
just
that.
do that
You
and
could do
get hot.
tarot. You could do
I'm
tarot.
correct
You could do tarot on OnlyFans,
for
and they'll
that.
pay
I
you
do
for it.
feel
Yeah.
for that.
So when you create an OnlyFans account, I created it because I'm going to collaborate with my friend who has an OnlyFans account, and I don't know if she does sexual stuff on there. Like I think she does pictures of her feet or something like that. So we're gonna do a collaboration with like horror. We're gonna do something with blood or something really weird. I'm all in.
Oh, good. Oh. That's
Ah!
an In This Moment. That's a line from an In This Moment song.
We need to get you a microphone so we can hear you properly.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know. I can't fix that right now.
We're gonna in the future. We're gonna do that. I'm about to throw a whole bunch of money at a whole bunch of art, and it's gonna be glorious,
Yeah. What I
glorious.
need to do is throw a whole bunch of time at a whole bunch of dust and clutter.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because you don't want to breathe in dust because
You can
mesothelioma. Yeah, I don't know how to say that
you
word.
I'll get what? I'll get what?
It's that respiratory disease that if you breathe in asbestos, and dust and crap, you get sick. They have it on TV if you
Oh,
stay home from work and you don't have a job. And I ask me how I know these things.
if you stay home from work and you don't have a job, you'll
You,
get sick.
no,
That's
no,
true.
no. You watch TV during the day and you see all these commercials for people that are stuck at home, like
Oh
people
yeah,
that
I
are
watch
personal
YouTube.
injury lawyers. You're sick because you got all these things. Yeah,
I watch I watch YouTube and they try to make me do skinny stuff like, bro, like
what's happening?
I don't need to do skinny stuff.
What's skinny
Would you
stuff?
do
Oh,
that?
you were showing
That's
that you're not okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
get
so
those
they're always
too. I get
giving me
those too. I
skinny
get
stuff ads, and I'm like, too late. They're
every.
always giving me ads like, I don't know, turn your hair color, change it from gray. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
think it's gray. Like they give me the weirdest commercials. I
They're
guess because of my age group,
they're
they're
get
like,
yeah.
well, we don't know that you haven't chosen to age yet.
Well, yeah, exactly. Their age group and the microphones listen to you. So then, and I get every day someone tags. I have all the friends on Facebook. Every day, at least two people tag me in a post that says, "Do you want to lose weight?" And I just go in there and I have to block them, and it's just a constant everyday spam.
I'm like, lose what? Where?
I need to eat a sandwich. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. All I have left is the functioning necessities.
Huh. Okay. Well, I offered to someone else to be on this. Oh shoot, I forgot to set a timer, so I don't even know. Well, just fuck it. Who cares? Who cares about anything really? I mean, what do you got to worry about? Bills. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to drink water. Past that, it's like
Let
shelter.
me ask you a question though. I have a
Ask
question for you.
ask me anything.
Do you know what Elon Musk would call a Tesla that he created that was similar to a Ford Mustang?
I feel like this is a joke, so go ahead and tell me.
He would call it a Musk Tang.
Uh, Musky. Are you still trying to get an electric Mustang? Is that still on your agenda?
So I want an electric Mustang, but I'm not going to get the new one. What we're going to do is we're going to get a 69 or a 66 through 69, and then we're going to convert it into a hybrid.
That's cool. Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Did I tell you I just test drove a Rivian?
Oh, okay. I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen them around town.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. 140K.
Oh, dang. I could buy a house in Texas for that.
You can.
Maybe. I
Oh,
don't know.
by the way, do you
Maybe.
want to do you want to buy you want to buy a house in Florida? My friend's selling one.
I don't want to buy. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right. You know what? I wanted to move to LA for the weather, but apparently with climate change, the weather came to me. So I'm just gonna stay where I'm at,
Oh, okay.
and we're gonna build a whole new uh kitty diddling free world of artists and musicians that
Okay.
are ethically upstanding right here in Sacramento.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. All right. Let's see. What else is going on in your world? What's happening? I mean, I know, but for everyone else, tell us everything. Do a set if you want. I don't fucking care. Wait,
Well,
you have cards in your hand. What are you doing with those? What are you doing? What are you
nothing, nothing. I was at Target the other day, though. I was at Target the other day,
doing? Okay, that's exciting.
and
What happened?
I actually smashed my middle finger when I was putting the carts away. I smashed my middle finger between the two carts.
Ow.
Yeah, so now I have no clue what to do on the freeway.
That I don't know how those connect. Oh, because you can't flip people off.
That's right.
I like this one though. It's read between the lines. Just read between them. Also, that could be something else. Okay. Remember, there's kids watching. What's that ring you got on there? That looks like a big old rock. Is that an engagement ring? Is it a promise? Is that the celibacy ring that I heard about? What is that?
This is Lab Diamond, and it's a we've decided not to break up ring.
Oh, okay. So it's like a step back, step forward at the same time kind of deal.
No, it's just a love ring.
Ah,
It's a
that's
love ring.
horrible.
That's why it's on my middle finger, which actually in some Asian cultures, and I think like maybe India, they do wear the engagement ring on the middle finger on the right hand. So
Hmm.
I'm doing a little cultural appropriation.
All right. So how many times
I don't know.
is it socially acceptable to get married? Like if you're getting married and because you got divorced 8 times and you're getting married for the ninth time, is that okay? Or should you just keep trying until you figure it out? What do you think?
I
Thoughts?
think we're trying. I think the difference between us and them, meaning the older people, is that they got married and we just don't bother with the marriage part. We just break up after a year and a half. But
Mm.
uh no, my mom was married 7 times.
Ooh.
My dad was married 4 times, and they were married to each other until he passed. So for 40 years.
Okay.
And then I was married once and he passed, and I have not remarried, but I've had a handful and a half of long-term relationships. And I had a
Yeah.
7-year relationship, and now I'm in a 2-year one. And so we'll see how long it
Ooh.
goes.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool. All right, so basically you're saying is that like I've been married twice. I'm thinking about the third, and I I I think it's okay to just keep trying, you know. I mean, I used to feel that once you get married it's forever and you keep working on it, but that only works if both parties work on it, right? You can't just have
Right.
one.
And both parties can work on it and then realize, oh, like, okay, we did the work and this just isn't what's up,
That's
because
also yeah.
that's what me and Alex did, and that's also what my friend Jackie and her husband did. It's like we worked on things. Me and Alex were boyfriend and girlfriend for like 7 years. We worked on things, and then at some point when we realized, oh, there's certain needs that we can't meet for each other. Do we really want to continue on with this, or do I want someone with a smaller penis?
Whoa. Okay, hang on. That seems like thematic. Okay, I think we're. I think we're at the 15-minute mark. I want to try something completely new. And when you see this, you're gonna laugh your booty off. It's
I think
Teams.
that was a good punchline to end on.
Let's go. Teams has a thing called Together Mode. They've been working on it in beta. I'm gonna enable it. And when you see this,
Okay.
I might be able to change it so you can see it, but it might not work because you're on your phone. But I'm enabling Together Mode right now. It's working. It's doing something. Hold on. And then what I do is I enable a scene. So give it a second. It's thinking. Uh, didn't really work there. View more. View. Together Mode. More options. It didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. So it bugged out. So
Aw,
it worked before. So I'm gonna go back to
yeah.
gallery mode. Well, they have Together Mode, right? That what does it do? You could put us. We're both underwater. There's one where wait.
Mhm.
Do I switch sides? That's fine. There's one you're underwater. There's one you're in a movie theater, and it works really well if you're like a Zoom call with 8 people. It looks like they're all in a movie
Oh, yeah.
theater, and it's really funny.
I had a job where we used to do that during our team meetings and stuff.
Okay, so you're familiar with it.
It was like one of the funnest things we did at that job.
Well, you got to have your
At
fun
least
somehow.
something there was fun.
Uh, prioritized video. All right. So I guess we're just in overtime. We talk about whatever at this point. We shot this. This is actually episode 2. We're reshooting it because we had a technical error. And I mean, oh, I want to change
How
this up. I want to change this up.
how
Okay. Go ahead.
How's traffic where you are?
Traffic is
How's
horrendous
traffic
here.
where you are?
It's bad.
Huh?
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah. So,
I have I have a solution to traffic.
okay.
I think that we should I think that we should rip up all of the roads so that they're dirt roads. We should make it all soft dirt. We should replace we should just remove the outside of our cars, replace it all with bumper and rubber. And then we can just do bumper cars everywhere we go because we're already going that slow. We won't be as angry at the Prius drivers for hyperventilating, and we'll get to work feeling like we have relaxed, had fun,
Kind
and
of,
taken
yeah.
out some.
That's not a bad idea. The only problem would be there would be dust everywhere and it would take you forever to get. So in Dallas, right? This is the Dallas Fort Worth area. I don't know if you've been here. I think you have. It's the most
Yeah,
expansive concrete jungle that I've seen in
well,
all of the country.
I haven't been there since like 2010, so it's been a really long time. So it's probably way different now.
They've built it out. There are so many freeways and so many overpasses and so many. Like you could drive for literally an hour and see nothing but cement. It's crazy, and people are driving. There's 7 to 9 lanes. You got 50 mile
Oh,
an hour. You
terrible,
got 60. You got 70. You got
terrible.
80. You got 90. You got 100. You got 120. You got people that are doing this. It's just a nightmare. There's accidents here daily. It's
Yeah,
rough. It's treacherous on a motorcycle. I don't even like to go on the motorcycle on the freeway here because they drive so bad. And
right.
I've
Yeah.
lived in LA. I thought that was bad. No, this is another level of bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I
Certain parts of LA are bad, but
I
every time I've been
prefer
to LA, I just have to
I
hit
prefer
really good
LA.
luck.
I prefer LA, especially on a bike,
I
because
prefer
most of it's a
even to
standstill.
Sacramento. Yeah, yeah.
So
Even in
what?
Sacramento, I feel like the traffic's often worse than in LA, but I only that one time when I was going through Malibu and it was like tourist time and it took a really long time to get through that stretch, but otherwise I've always had really good luck.
I can't wait to go back. I'm going to be in California very, very soon. So, Isotope Soap is currently booking. We're going to do our first Texas show in roughly 3 weeks. I believe the
Nice.
band Empires is going to be playing with us as I'm going to put them in the middle. We are playing last. I'm going to blow the roof off this place, even though they're not going to like it. I don't care. I'm not opening up anymore. It doesn't make any sense for a band like us to open up. We're too much high energy. It sets up the whole
Right.
show wrong.
Right.
How do you follow? You can't
I
follow
agree.
us. I'm ridiculous. Look at me.
Yes.
Oh no! Wait till I interject the comedy. Wait until I get the comedy and the rock and roll figured out. I'm this close from it. This close.
Oh, good.
It's almost like Devo meets Weird Al meets Primus. I don't know. It's something fucking weird. I'm pretty close.
As soon as you have shit booked up, I want to come out there. I can fly out, fly back.
Okay, as soon as I have it. So the first show is probably going to be a private venue that we have access to and manage. We're going to run the whole thing. We're going to run the door. We're going to sell tickets. We're going to tell everyone come, and we're going to have a party, a serious situation where most likely the police were going to. That's what happened. Whenever you have a party that's good, the police just end up showing up. It's just how it works.
Hmm.
Yay! So I'm excited. So we're just looking for the third band right now. I've reached out to a couple. I'm working on it right now. I have actually a team of people that are working on finding the third band, the
Send
opener probably.
me send me the set list so I know which songs to work on and practice.
Well, I have another bass player that's going to fill in your
Okay.
absence because you're not
Okay.
here. But
But you can also fly me out, and so send me the set list.
I will as soon as we have it. We're gonna know it by Tuesday. We're having the next rehearsal. We're gonna should have the set list figured out by then. And I might even ask the bass player to step out and just do it guitar, vocals, and drums because then it'll allow me to improvise a lot more. And then the bass player could just because the bass is good, but I improvise so much that it's hard to follow me, especially if you're not familiar with how I do things. And I'm pretty unpredictable, which is it's good and bad. So if they're really good, they can figure it out. But since this is a new bass player, they're going to struggle with it. So I'm probably going to suggest them do that on the next rehearsal. It's going to be good. I've already practiced it. When I had that rehearsal room with Steve and the Beautiful Blood
Mhm.
guys, I had it all rehearsed and worked out. It was when I was recording that last album.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just need a little bit more lyrics, so
Cool.
I can improvise the whole thing. Once I get into what I refer to as the flow, it just kind of happens. I'll just start
Right.
talking, and I
It
can play,
happens.
and I can sync my voice to I'm so happy that I can do this. It took a lot of practice to get to this point, but it was worth it.
Totally. And that's my point, is that I want to just to have the set list so that I can practice, so that I'll be ready, so that when I do get a chance to fly out there, I can just drop in on one or two rehearsals and then do a show with you. And it won't be, lagging. I don't want to have that lag, especially when everyone else is going to have momentum. I want to have momentum. So maybe we could even do some things where we do some live auditions together, not auditions, but practices together where we're
Yeah,
just jamming.
yeah, we could do that.
Mm.
There's software you could use to do that. Yeah, I haven't got the set list worked out. It'll probably be a combination of my favorite new songs and then a handful of brand new songs that have never been like we've been practicing. You got to run before you walk. That's pretty much ready to go, and that's one of the newer songs that has not been recorded yet. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I'll send it to you. It'll be exciting. I'm excited. Last night was exciting. Oh man. Oh man, I just go on
Oh,
and
what
on
did
about it.
you do?
Yeah, it was epic. Howie Mandel, that's who it is. So do you know who Howie is? The famous comedian who's on like American Idol or whatever?
Yeah.
So he developed some sort of OCD germaphobe thing where I don't know, he might wear gloves or I don't know what it is. I consider him one of the funniest people on the planet. And he hasn't done stand. I saw him do live stand up in 2004 in South Lake Tahoe, and he blew the
Mhm.
roof off that place. I mean, the roof still hasn't landed to this day. It was such a good show.
Yeah. That's funny.
But
That's funny.
okay, so when I shook Dave's hand, it reminded me of what Howie meant because I got the feeling of, oh no, a fan, someone shaking my hand, like he thinks I'm a fan or something, and he's like, oh no, a germ,
Mm.
he has germs. I don't know. He shook my hand for maybe 3 seconds and quickly went, ugh.
Right. Oh, yeah. I was at uh Oktoberfest or whatever it's called here or Aftershock here in Sacramento.
Mhm.
And I got into line because I wanted an energy drink. Well, I was not in line for an energy drink. I was in line to meet the band in this moment.
Oh,
So, long story short, when I met the band, she put out her hand to shake my hand. And when I shook her hand, I swear it felt like a little, like a little wooden fake hand.
a fake
So
hand,
I'm pretty convinced that
like a
she might not
prosthetic.
just want to be
Like,
shaking 200 people's hands and getting germs.
she's holding a little
And so
fake
she's
hand and shaking
kind of
fans.
decoy hand, she can use to shake,
That's
to shake the
funny.
decoy
That
hand
is
and squeeze my
hilarious.
hand,
Okay,
you know.
you know what you should tell? You should tell that Deftone story
I
that you
don't know
told
if
me.
it's true, but
You remember that story how you were at a party and the Deftones guys walked in? Tell that story to the internet because it's a good one.
oh God, yes, I was 18. I was wearing this blue, like Marilyn Monroe, the wind blows the skirt up dress for Halloween. I don't remember what I was, a fairy or some shit. And the band Deftones was there, and the guy Chino was like womanizing and just general douchebaggery that young men do when they're in their late teens. And they were all wearing these UPS costumes, and I did not smoke weed or anything. I was straight edge and whatever, I was a Karen. And so they were like, "Yeah, we're the United Pot Smokers of America. That's our Halloween costume." And I was like,
Gotcha.
"That's stupid." And I was like, "You guys are stupid." And Gino's like, "Do you know who I am?" I'm like, "I don't care
Yeah.
who you are." and and then later on, I tried to sing their songs at karaoke, and they are very difficult to sing. So
Yeah. They are,
yeah,
yeah. That's a good
that
story.
was hella funny. I told him off, and
That's a good
it
story.
was
So
great.
where were you though? At like some party somewhere? Where was this?
We were at a Halloween party on Water Street in West Sacramento in 1999.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny about Deftones is that those guys have been playing music for probably about the same amount of time that I have, and we've been playing music for the same time. Like they got out with that song, what was it, Bored or whatever their hit was that got them going, right? There's at
The one about
least
the flyweight or some shit?
it was the one where I can't remember. It was one of their. It was our first single. It was our first single.
Yeah.
There's about two, maybe three songs that are the same chords of songs that I've written, and it's weird. Like we were
Oh.
writing songs at the same time, and they just came out. There's even a new song by this band called Super Heaven called Youngest Daughter, and that has, I
Mhm.
believe, the same chords of a song I wrote in like 1998. It's like,
That's
whoa,
crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't really care, but it's it's just weird to hear. And also I was listening to what was it, Sirius XM, one of the
Yeah.
stations that play rock and roll, and they had the DJ had this music on in the background when they were just telling people about like different events or whatever. And I was listening to the chords, and I was like, holy shit, I wrote that song in like 1993. I was like, this is really
Oh,
weird. I heard the
you know
song.
what? There was a Mariah Carey song, it was hella bizarre. I was like 10 or 11, and I wrote the exact same song as a Mariah Carey song, and then I heard it come out like 3 months later, and it came out in like 1991 or something, and mine I wrote in like, I don't know, 1990, and it was the exact song. It was the same lyrics, the same tune, everything, but it was just a coincidence. We just happened to write the same song.
Okay, so
So,
coincidence. Okay,
yeah, it was really bizarre.
are coincidences real or are they utter BS?
So I used to believe that there was no such thing as coincidence until I had a twin flame. And now I totally believe in coincidence. Yeah. Sometimes the universe is just like, we're going to throw some shit at you and it's all going to look lined up. It's going to take you in the right direction. And it really doesn't mean shit, but we really need you to move in the right direction. So this is how we're going to do
All right, so
it.
tell us more about this twin flame thing because it keeps coming up. What is it? How do you know you have it, and how does it relate to coincidence?
It's like, it's like you feel a connection with someone, whether they do or they don't. And it often just ends up rolling out like unrequited love does. So it's really easy to, or you could kind of mix like, hmm, I don't know. It's just like this. Some people hook up. It's just this weird form of connection where you just feel connected in a more. mm, Okay, well, I used to say it's like feeling at one. You know how when you're at peace and you feel at one,
Yeah.
it's like feeling like you and that person are the same at one at that
Okay,
moment.
so how does that relate to coincidences? I feel like they're two separate subjects.
Oh, because when you're going through the experience of the twin flame phenomenon, one of the huge factors in that is that you'll have all these coincidences that feel like they're signs and they feel like they line up and they're going somewhere. But really, all they're doing is just taking you on a path of self growth. But like to you, you're like, oh, this feels like it means that we're going to be together, or oh, it feels like it means that, things are going to be we're all going to get along, or whatever you interpret it as. But then really once you get to the end of it, it was all just, no, we just want to keep guiding you in the direction of self-growth. And
Okay.
so, yeah.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't fully understand what you're talking about because
Like, for example,
I feel like
you'll post something, and that person that's your twin flame will post the exact same thing at the exact same time, but you guys didn't plan it. Or you'll have a dream, and in the morning, your twin flame will call you and be like, hey, I had this dream. And they'll describe the dream to you, and you're like, oh, that's the exact same dream I had.
okay,
So, like,
that
a
that part
bunch
I
of
get.
coincidences like that.
That part I get. The twin flame part makes sense. What I was referring to is coincidence. So I have a lyric
Yeah,
that says, "There's no such thing as coincidence," and that's how I feel. I
right.
don't think there's a because I think that things are preordained and there's a destiny. And like, if you feel like something, oh, that's coincidence. No, because it's like it almost feels like sometimes. If you look at it, you can start to see the matrix code behind the simulation break down. You're like, wait a minute,
I
there's
believe
no
that.
way that could have happened. This specific, like, it's always some really weird. So it's subtle, but if you're paying attention, you're like, hey, that that's it. I call it listening to the universe, and the universe
Yeah.
moves things and puts people in your path or whatever it is. I've felt it many times, and
Right, right. So
yeah.
it's just the general. process of the computer or whatever. Like just the general programming acting out causes these things to
I
happen. So
think
that's why I look at it as coincidence.
I think there might be someone or something or someone's behind the scenes, to be honest with you. That's kind of how it feels. Whether or
Yeah,
not this is
us,
a
dude.
simulation or not. I mean, well, yeah, it's probably us. So simulation, are we in one or not?
Like all comedians, I have a God complex, but I share it with everyone. I'm God, you're God, everyone is God. Even Donald Trump is God, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Uh, okay, well, I feel the same way. I mean, yeah, that's I think that we're all creators and we can create reality with our minds. Our minds are very powerful.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like to affirm that my negative thoughts do not manifest and only my positive thoughts
It's
manifest.
important to not have negative thoughts because they will manifest. Your
Yeah,
thoughts, the
they don't.
words, everything's magic. So you got to be careful of controlling the negative stuff. Otherwise, you could turn into that
Well, if
Karen song.
everything is magical, then Elon Musk and Bezos and all the other billionaires that are the richest in the world are going to have a contest to see who can house the most people
That would be
until
smart.
all the people are housed.
If they don't do that, I'll do that for them because, and honestly, whatever these guys are, they might not be as rich as you think. They might be rich in like stock options and like and they
Yeah,
use interest and they all these tricks. It
right.
seems like they have
I
a lot
mean,
of money and they might have some money.
that's what I do with my portfolio.
Okay, here's another question for you.
Am I really worth $250,000? Hell fucking no.
All right,
But on paper, I look like I am.
right, right. So, question for you: talismans, real or fantasy? Go.
Anything you believe and anything that you put your belief into, if you honestly feel like it works for you or doesn't work for you, it's going to do that because your belief is in it. It's like the placebo effect.
Okay, I like that. All right, so let's do this. Let's do a tarot reading and then we'll call it on the count of rain because it's raining somewhere in the world, but not here. It's sunny here.
I gotta go run out of the room and grab a deck. Is that
Oh,
cool?
I thought you already had them in your hand.
No.
All right. Well, I was just balling. Does it require two people to do a tarot reading, or can one person just do a tarot reading without intention or words or anything like that?
So I personally believe your second thing, you could do it yourself, with no words or anything. And then other mediums or whatever they call themselves, paranormal, parapsychology people, they're going to tell you, no, you can't do your own reading.
Okay.
But
All right.
I
Well,
believe whatever you believe is what you believe, and what you don't believe is what you don't believe. So why are there any rules? There are no rules. You get to set the rules. So
yeah,
if
yeah.
I decide that, I want to do my own reading, then by golly, I
All
will.
right, well, we'll skip the tarot for now, and then I want to
Yeah.
ask you your opinion of the fact Matt Rife and some partner of his have leased the famous house from the Anne and Lorraine house or whatever they are, the with all those possessed. Have you heard the story?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I kind of vaguely heard it, but it was several weeks back that I heard it.
Okay, so not a lot. So what I heard was that they leased it. They are the caretakers of these cursed or possessed items. And I
Right.
actually did some searching, and I think you might be able to take a tour of it. If I can, you want to go
Oh,
on a
yeah.
tour of that at the Annabelle house with me?
That'd be fun. Sure. I love that.
Okay, cool.
I also want to go to that other house that's in San Jose.
Oh, is
The one
the
where the woman
Winchester?
built and built and built. Yes, yes, the Winchester house. I want
Yeah.
to go there too.
When we do it, I'm gonna have a camera crew with us.
My brother Brett has been there.
Okay. What do you think?
Yeah, he loved it. He thought it was cool.
Yeah. There's literally
I want to
doors
go.
that go to nowhere. You open a door and it's like a wall, right?
Right. And he's been to Alcatraz as well, and I haven't been to Alcatraz yet either. So
Oh, well, there you go. We did it. It's a podcast about whatever. We talk about whatever we want. I mean, maybe if I was smart, I'd script it, but I'm not that smart. So fuck it.
it's the no, I'm not gonna follow that thought through.
It's good.
Oh my God, I'm
Having
moving
a
forward.
filter is very healthy that you can censor yourself because you know it's going down a path of self-destruction.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I'm going to share some news about a company that I just work for though. If you go on, so I did a gig for this company called Pulse Jet Studios. This is the virtual reality one, because I talked to the owner, founder guy. He's a friend of mine, And he said a
Hmm.
couple of months ago, right when I started my tour, he's like, "Hey, it was a secret then." He's like, "We just signed a contract with Bjork," and I was like, "Yeah!" If you
Ooh,
go on their website right now, you can buy a virtual something. I think it's like a video or something like that. And I want to buy. I want to do that. I want to experience what they made for her.
nice.
Yep, Pulse Jet Studios. Go and buy some Bjork stuff because I love
Okay.
Bjork. I want to get her on the podcast. Can you set that up for me? I'd really like that. I love
Well,
her. I've never met her, but yeah, I have a list of people that are going to be on this thing, and I'm working on that right now. The next guest, I believe, is probably going to be Bobby Reel, the bass player for Deconstruct, and he's also a bass player in like 5 other bands. I think he travels the world.
I'm doing hang loose. I'm trying to do this one. Oh, there we
Hang loose, rock stars. Yeah, it's good. Oh, when are we going to go surfing next?
Oh, soon.
Okay, all right, we'll work on it. Keep your eye out for boards, and because that's the one thing about Texas: no surfing. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Land locked.
lame. I have a board. I have two boards. I have an 8.5. I have an 8 foot board and I have a 5.5 foot board. I can't do the 5.5 foot board, obviously, but I can do the 8 foot board. I prefer that size.
Hey, if you had $5 million and you're gonna buy your beach house in Southern California or wherever, where are you buying your house?
Redondo Beach would be nice. Yeah,
Okay, you've narrowed it down. Just no other options. Redondo, it is.
there's other options, but Redondo's at the top of the list.
Cool. Well, let's work on that and make that happen because I want to be able to walk outside my backyard and go surfing. Is that too much to ask?
Heck
Come on.
yeah. Ah,
We did it. All right. Yeah. So more fun things are coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and everything is magical.
it's always lovely to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you too, and we're gonna do this again. Yeah, maybe next time we'll put like a couple more people in the room. What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Okay.
What did you? I couldn't
I
hear you.
did the Archie thing. I
What
did
was
the
that?
Archie thing.
The art.
Oh,
Oh,
Archie.
I love when we get together like this. It's
Oh, when we
magic.
get together like this, Archie. We're gonna do this again, Archie.
But is Archie still alive? Archie, are you a ghost in the figment of my mind? I don't know.
Ah.
I love that song. That was the Family Guy modeled that theme song based on the All in the Family song, right? Yeah. So,
Right.
hey, but have you seen the Naked Gun sequel with Liam Neeson yet?
No.
Oh my God, you have to see this movie. It's so good. I mean,
Okay.
if you like ridiculous things, it might be one of the most ridiculous movies I think I've ever seen. I was like, wow, good job, guys.
Awesome.
It's
All
worth it.
right. I
All right.
gotta get up and move my hips.
Yep, sounds good. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. And I'll see you later, guys. That was fun. And on to the next one.